Hi guys, just a reminder that this video was made possible by iVideo and the Pocket Wi-Fi, so have a look on their site and get 10% off with the code Panzer. Welcome back to episode 2 of my scale model shop tour. In the last episode we left off at Leonardo LG and had a look at all their stores. If you didn't see episode 1, there is a link in the description below together with a list of all the hobby shops. In this episode we are going to walk to Akihabara station and have a look at Volks hobby shop and Yellow Submarine. You can walk straight along the main road, which of course has a lot more interesting shops along the way that mostly sell Gundam, but some also sell some other model kits, and we will be coming back to them in a moment. So Volks Hobby is a gigantic hobby store close to Akihabara station. It has a lot of anime figures and other hobby related stuff. Even though it has 6 floors, it doesn't really have any military kits, only for a few airplane kits and some finished models. It does have a lot of Gundam, but if you're looking for a bargain, you probably want to go elsewhere. But still, it's an easy shop to reach and to find, and if you have the time, go have a look. Almost next door to Volks Hobby you have Yellow Submarine and the first Jungle Hobby shop on this list. The building Yellow Submarine and Jungle are located in is not easy to find and you really have to look for it. And I sort of forgot to make a front facade video of it, but it's the building with the big yellow sign on the front. Jungle Hobby and Yellow Submarine are on the 3rd, 4th and 5th floors. Jungle Hobby did not really have any scale modeling, only for some Gundam kits. But Yellow Submarine had a lot of model kits from military, airplane, cars, RC to Gundam. They have it all. They also have a collection of dioramas and finished models made by professional scale modelers on display. They also sell a lot of loose sprues and spare parts for military and airplane model kits. Close to Akihabara station you can find Yodobashi camera. Yodobashi camera is not really a modeling store but a normal department store that has a gigantic scale model section. And this is not because this is Akihabara, no, it's almost every department store you come across. And they have a toy section and with that comes scale models. And I will list every big department store that has scale modeling in these episodes, beginning with this one. Even though the scale modeling section looks huge, this is not even the biggest one I came across in my trip to Japan. There are bigger ones in the city of Kyoto. But this one pretty much has everything from military kits to planes and RC to Gundam, from anime figures to scale model trains. These department stores are also the stores that have the best deals and discounts. And I bought all my model kits here because they were 20 to 30% off on deals. So I highly recommend you come and search out these department stores when you are in Japan. Big Camera is another department store that you might want to check out when you're in Japan. Most of these stores have a hobby section, and oddly enough the one at Akihabara was only limited to Gundam, Star Wars and some Yamato kits. After you visit to Big Camera you want to go to the other side of the street and visit another department store called Sofmap. This store also had a scale model section that was smaller than that of Big Camera, but had a way bigger selection of scale model kits, and they even had a small amount of military kits. From Sofmap you want to track back a little and head back up the main road. Of course try not to trample over the abundance of cute girls.
I don't like where this is going.
From here we're heading towards another store that has 6 floors of mostly second-hand anime figures, but also sells some second-hand cheap scale model kits. And if you find the time and you are up to the task, you really want to search through 6 floors of anime stuff to find that cheap scale model kit you're looking for.
Stop!
The next store is going to be another Mandarake, and this one is the best Mandarake store in Tokyo. Sadly I did not film much of this store, only this short clip, and that's a shame because this Mandarake had a lot of really cheap second-hand military kits that I recommend you check out. From Mandarake it's a few minutes to Hobby Shop Jungle. This shop mainly sells figures again, but also has a second-hand scale model section you might want to check out. Of course anime figures you can't really escape here, and I know a lot of you guys are allergic to this stuff, but I do recommend you step out of your comfort zone and check out some of these stores, because you never will know if they have some scale modeling.
FBI should be knocking on this door any minute now.
I also went to Big Camera in Shinjuku, and this is a gigantic apartment store which I would think it would have had a gigantic scale model section, but for only having a gigantic Pikachu and some Gundam kits and some Star Wars kits, it was a bit of a letdown. The other apartment store I went to in Shinjuku was Yodobashi Camera, and this store can be really confusing to find because there are several Yodobashis in the area, and if you go to the main building you can see toys and hobby on a list and map thingy on the wall, and you think the toy section is in the same building. So after searching through the whole building I asked an employee, and he pointed out that each building was marked with a letter and we were in the wrong building. And we needed to go to the next street behind the main store. And it's really worth the search, because this store has everything, from military kits to airplane, Gundam, anime, cars, trucks, trains, and they also display dioramas and build model kits from professional builders. But that's pretty much it for this episode. In the next one we will have a look at Osaka and Kyoto, so thanks for watching.